They say there's two types of military veterans. The ones that entered, enlisted for the right reasons, and then the other ones, well, they were escaping somehow some criminal charges. And I just stopped at a place called the United States Postal Service, and I really take offense after the way that I've been treated here in New York to their little veterans monument in the front there, highlighting the branches of service, including the United States Air Force. And why do I take offense to that? Well, you see, I tried to rid myself of an individual who was enlisted in the United States Air Force, and he happens to work at that post office. And while I endured 30 plus years of nonstop abuse by him, he gets to walk away garnished by the United States of America. That's right. He was very instrumental in messing with my mail, and there's no one you can go to. I tried to go to his human resource department. They don't want to hear it because those people are protected by a union, and unionized employees can do whatever they want to do. Outside of the scope of work, within the scope of work, and wherever they walk, pretty much. So on duty, well, he was, well, let's just say, having an intercompany affair with one of the employees. They did nothing about it. And that employee wreaked havoc on my life and on my world and with my children and now my grandchildren. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I really do want some type of support from the real military veterans who went in, entered the military on an enlistment channel for all the right reasons, only to return to the United States and be pushed down below everybody's feet so that they could walk on them, tread all over them, run them over with a bus, drive forward, back up, keep driving over them over and over and over again. Because those are the people that really ended up homeless, like me. The real people that went in for the right and the real reasons, where the other people who went in for the wrong reasons to escape criminal charges got away with everything, and they continue to get away with everything, creating their new worlds with their new governments. And that's where corruption and money laundering comes from, after all, doesn't it? So I'm going to put in this video, because I'm reaching out to the real military veterans, and I'm going to highlight where I've been in a place called Livingston County, New York. They have the highest military veteran suicide rate out of all counties in the state of New York, and it's in this brief. And regardless of how many times that I've tried to enlighten people on what's really going on here, it's all in your head is the response. Well, if it's all in my head, then why do they keep coming out with these reports? Why are there newsreels of concerned individuals where nobody's actually taking any type of strides in the right direction to investigate further the corruption? Why? It's because the state of New York funds these places. The highly corrupt funded places continue to get money, and instead of hitting them hard and decreasing any type of funding whatsoever until they come forward with the right type of information and the right data, painting the right picture on what is really going on, they should receive zero funding, okay? You gotta hit them hard, and where it hits the hardest is on the monetary trail. The more you increase their funding, the more they're going to keep playing their games, and more people are going to get hurt. And eventually, I don't know what road we're going to be on, but I'm predicting war, okay? So if you would, please share this video with somebody that may be struggling out there. You're not alone. There's other people. I've seen people on the streets. I see people living out of their cars, and they're military veterans, okay? It doesn't matter if you served a day, doesn't matter if you served a month, a year, you know, if you were in for a long time. What matters is, did you go in for the right reason, which was to serve this country to its fullest, willing to lay your life on the line, where the others entered to escape some type of prosecution? And those are the ones who are really the enemies, and there's no way to filter them out. So please share, let other people know you're not alone. And if you're in the state of New York, you know, I'm still searching for the right answers with these high suicide rates with military veterans. I think they're covering up an awful lot of stuff. But I really do believe that military veterans are nothing but a money laundering obstacle for the United States. They don't care about the military. People return to the United States and they're immediately fed into various programs and systems that provide jobs to other people, and that's all it is. It's a feeding frenzy. There's nothing beyond that. I don't know what the answer is, but just please know that you're not alone in this, okay? Hang tight. Try to survive. That's all I do.